Hello everyone, welcome to Learn Data Structures and Algorithm in Python course. In today's lecture, we'll be solving a Leetcode problem. So the name of the problem is boards to save people. Let's see what is there in the question. You are given an array, people array, where people I is weight of ith person. So here you can see, let's take this array people. So this each element defines the weight of a person at that index, right? And an infinite number of boards where each board can carry a maximum weight of limit. So there will be a limit given. So here the limit is 3. Each board carries at most 2 people. So let's say I take the first board, then in first board I can put those 2 persons, right? So maximum allowed, there will be 2 persons that we can allow in a boat. Okay, now each boat carries, okay, at most 2, provided the sum of the weight of those people is at most the limit. Means the condition is the boat can carry 2 person if the sum of their weight is less than the limit, less than or equals to the limit, right? Hope you got the question. So here if you see, the limit is 3, right? Now can we put this 2 person in a single boat? Yes, we can put, right? So here the number of vote required is 1. Now if we take this example, then how many vote we are required? Let's say, okay, if you consider this two, okay, let's try to understand 3 double to 1. Okay, now let's say 3 2 2 1, right? So this is our array, 3 2 2 1, right? Now let's say we take this two person, right? This two person 1 and person 2. Okay, now what is the limit here? The limit is 3. Limit is l equals to 3, right? Now if we take this two person, can I put them in a single boat? No, right? We can't put. Then what we have to do? Then we put single person in this boat. Now we put this person, we allocate this person for a single boat, right? Now we'll check, can I put this two person in a single boat? What is the sum of their weights? Sum is 4, right? Can we put in a boat? No, right? Because the limit of boat is, the weight will be less than or equals to 3, right? So then this cannot be possible. Then for this person we'll allocate another boat. Okay, two boats are there. Now can we put this two person in a single boat? Yes, the sum is 3 and the maximum allowed weight will be 3, right? The limit is 3. Then we can allocate one boat for these two persons. So how many boats are required? There are 3 boats, right? So answer will be 3 here. Answer will be 3 here. Now let's take another example. Let's say let's say 1, then let's say 2, then let's say 4, then 3, okay, then here 5, then here 6. Okay, now if we put them in an array, so this is our array. Okay, now let's say our maximum limit is limit equals to 7. Maximum limit is 7. Now let's try to find out how many boat is required for this particular problem. So we'll take this two person, right? Then what will be the sum of their weight? Their weight will be 5. Can we put those two person in a single boat? Yes, we can put, right? So for them we'll allocate one boat, right? Then when we take these two person, can we put them in a single boat? Can we put them in a single boat? No, right? Because sum is 8 and the limit is 7, so we can't put them. So what I mean by that, there is no hard and fast rule that you can put these two weights. You can put these people with this, or these two people 3 or 6, that you can put. Okay, so let's say we are taking these two person. Okay, then we can't place them in a single boat, right? Then for 3 we have to allocate one vote. Then for 5 2 we'll check, can we place them in a single vote? Yes, we can place. Okay. Now the number of vote here will be 1. Then for the last element, the number of vote will be 1, right? That is one possible way that we can arrange. But but in the question clearly says that return the minimum number of vote to carry every person given in the array. You have to return how many minimum number of vote is required. Now let's take this same example. So 1 4 3 5 2 6. Okay. Okay. Now let's say how I can do. Let's say I first sort the array. I first sort the array. Okay. Why I am sorting? Let's see. Let's see first. First, let's say I sort them in ascending or descending order. Okay. Then the first element will be 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, then 6. Right? Like that. Okay. Now, if I take one person from the left and 1% from the right, so means one is minimum, one is maximum, right? Now if we sum them up, sum is 7. And what is the maximum level? Level is sorry, limit is limit is 7, right? So this much weight we can put in a single boat. So for these two we can place one boat. Okay. Now you can see for these two also we can put a single boat. For these two also we can take a single boat, and for this two also we can take a single boat, right? Now here the number of wood is 1 2 and 3. So in previously we have seen in this approach there are 4 boats remaining, but here there are, you can see there are 3 boats remaining, right? 3 boats is needed. Now what will be the correct answer? This will be definitely the correct answer. Okay. So that's how we will approach this problem. First we'll be sorting this array, then we'll be doing some operations. Now let's see how we can solve this. First let's take another example. Okay. Let's say 1 2 3 4 5. Okay. There's 6. Let's take another element. Okay. Now let's put 1 here, then let's say 2 here, 3 4 5 6 7. Okay. So those many element. Now let's say the maximum is let's take 8, or let's take 7. Let's take 7 as maximum. Limit equals to 7, right? Limit equals to 7. Now let's see how we can approach this. First, in the first step, what we'll do? We'll sort this array. So first 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, then 6, then 7. Okay. First step is to sort the array. Now what will be the second step? In the second step, we'll take 2 pointers. One will be left, one will be right. Okay. One will be left pointer. Let's say this is left, this is right. So initially left will be at 0 and right would be at last index. Okay. Now we'll check. So we'll sum them up. We'll sum 1 with 7. What will be the value? 8, right? 1 plus 7 equals to 8, right? Now this says, is this equals to greater than, less than or equals to limit? Because limit is 7. We can't exceed that. Then we can't take 2 people in a single boat, right? Now the sum of their weights are 8, right? Now we can't place them in a single boat, right? Then what we have to do? Okay, let me tell me one thing. Okay, these two weights, when we sum them up, these are exceeding the limit, these are exceeding the limit, then it is sure that this person we should put in a single board. Why? Because this is the maximum value. If this person doesn't sit with this person, couldn't sit with this person, then this person can't sit with this, can't sit with this, can't sit with this also, because this is the maximum. Then we can definitely say that this person will take a single vote, right? Now what is the first condition? We'll check if let's say, let's change the color. If let's say ARR of left, okay, plus ARR of right, if this one is less than or equals to limit, okay, we'll check with the limit. Now if this is possible, then we can put those two persons, right? Those two persons we can put, okay. Else else what we'll do, we'll put the person at the right person. Hope you are clear. So we'll check if the sum of their weight is less than or equals to limit, then we can put these two people in a single boat. Otherwise, if the sum is greater than equals to limit, then we only be able to put the right person, whatever the person at the right end, right? Okay. Then what is the next step? Okay, this part is done. So we are placing this person, right, in a single boat. Now how many boats is occupied? So we have taken one boat, right, until now. Now we have to forget this, then we have to move on to this person, right? Move on to this person means we'll shift the right pointer. So here in else condition, when we consider the right person, then we'll change this right pointer. So right will be whatever the right pointer's value minus 1, right? Whatever the right pointer's value, that will be decremented by 1, shifted by left side 1, right? Now then we'll check 1 with 6. What will be the sum? The sum is 7. Now is this less than or equals to limit? Yes, it is less than or equals to limit, right? Then what we can do, we can place 2% right here. Then what we'll do, we'll just add one boat here, right? And we'll change both the pointer. We'll shift this pointer to this and this pointer to this. Means left will become left plus 1 and right will become h3 minus 1, right? So this is our logic, and we'll take a count variable to count every time, okay. Now in the next step, what we'll be doing, in the next step, the so we have considered 1 with 6, right? In the next step we'll be considering this 2, okay. Now 2 plus 5, is this less than equals to 7? Yes, we can add one person. Then again we'll move our pointer to here and here, right? Now we'll check if this 2% sum of this 2% weight are less than equals to limit. Yes, then we can add one boat. So how many boats are there we require? There are 4 boats, right? So that's how we'll be approaching this problem, okay. Let's see how we can solve this. So to do this, first what we have to do, we have to take 2 pointers, right? So one will be left pointer, left will be 0, and right will be, sorry, lane of list, oh sorry, people, minus 1, right? One pointer would be at left, one pointer would be at right. Now we'll take another variable, count equals to 0. We'll count how many board we can place, right? Now we'll take a for loop while, and until when it will be consider when this pointer are not overlapping, right? So let's say left is here, right is here. Until that we can do. Also, if left and right are at same position, that case also we can consider. But if left is here and right is here, then we'll stop this while loop, right? So the condition would be left will be less than equals to right. Then we'll check. What we'll check? If this people of left plus, sorry, people of right is less than equals to limit, then what we'll do, we'll change our pointer. Okay, first we'll change our pointer. Mm, okay, if this is less than 7, then we'll change left plus equals to 1 and right minus equals to 1, right? We'll increment the left pointer by 1 and decrement the right pointer by 1. And in the else condition, else we only shift our right pointer by 1. Okay, and at last will be increase our count variable, right? And at last will be returning this count. Okay, let's try to run this. Okay, first one thing I have missed. First we have to sort the array, right? So people dot sort. Okay, first we have to sort the array, otherwise this will not work. So we have to run this. Okay, now it is accepted. Now let's try to submit this. Yeah, you can see this is submitted. I hope now you have understood the problem. So thank you. See you in the next lecture.